He's a smart dog.
Oh, hello. Hi. I haven't seen you since 20 minutes ago.
There's probably something good in here. Janet.
Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for the 3rd of November. I was like, hey, welcome to...
Well, did you hear us? Like, I was shouting.
Yeah. Which is why you weren't listening. I always say Jeannie has a hearing problem.
You know why I have a hearing problem? Because of him. Because he is so loud, he's damaged my ears. And I bet this one is going to be worse than this one.
That means I sit on this side all the time, which I don't.
Yeah, but most of the time you do.
They're like, we don't know what you're talking about.
Did you
Patrick
remember?
Barely talks and Jeannie talks all the time.
Remember that movie with Adam Sandler and he had like a remote control? Did he have the remote control?
It was called The Remote.
No, it wasn't. You know, we got in an argument last night. It wasn't like an argument, but over remember, I can't remember what we were talking about Flo.
She was talking about Flo.
Oh, you know how we had grits last night? Patrick's mom, who makes really good grits.
You guys had grits?
She made grits last night, and I was like, remember Flo? Didn't she used to say
my grits?
Didn't she used to say that? So then we were arguing over whether that show was. I thought it was called Alice.
Well, so it was called Diner, and then I think later it might have been called Alice.
Did they change
Alice's
it?
Diner or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was called Alice.
I can't hear the name Alice without thinking about go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
This is how he serenades me.
Feed your head.
Jefferson Starship, yep.
Just makes me want to eat hallucinogens or something.
Patrick!
Well, no, every time I hear that song, I'm like, God, you've got to be like really out there to be writing a song like that. I can only imagine what they were doing in the age of love.
Yeah, when they're talking about Alice being 10 feet tall and
feeding your head. And
yeah,
all
that is pretty crazy.
It's trippy.
Yeah.
It's trippy. I think it's mushrooms because I watched.
Oh my God! Listen to this conversation we're having. Okay.
It's magical mushrooms.
I think it's liquid LSD.
Oh my God! Stop.
What? I'm just saying. Like we're just debating on what.
Oh my goodness. I love grits. I don't think I had grits until maybe like my 40s.
She says it was Alice. So we looked but we looked at it last night.
Mel's Diner. It was called, wasn't it Mel's Diner?
Well, so we looked it up last night and it was called Diner. And then I think later we looked at something that said Alice's Diner or something like that.
Mel's Diner, that sounds right. That it used to be Mel's Diner.
But I think they changed the name.
I loved that show. I loved Flo. Kiss My Grits.
You know, there were like universal
even
experiences back then because like there wasn't like 80,000 TV channels. Like everybody watched all the same shows. Remember Miami Vice?
Ooh, yeah. There was choices when Miami Vice came out. There was choices.
Hi.
You should see Patrick with this dog. They like in the morning they sploot like Momo lay on Patrick and give him kisses, and Patrick, we were never like this with our other dog. Look at him.
Well, our dog wasn't like this.
Yeah.
Like Momo's like pay attention to me. Our other dog was like, I'm ready to go as soon as you are, and if not, I'll be over there. So.
Yeah. They are, it's so funny how different he is from our other dog. Our other dog did just kind of hang out, and this one is just
in your face.
Yeah, in your face. So, because I hear Patrick, and Patrick's like, oh, I see him kissing him, and like hugging him. And
Well, you can't, like, he's right there.
no,
He's like,
even when he's not there. It's really sweet. It's really, really sweet. Too bad I don't get loving kisses like that.
she's like, get away from me. Truth comes out.
No, I love hugging you. Okay. We don't have too much to talk about. I did.
It sounds like, so is your list done?
Oh, so I was in bed this morning working on my list, and I'm at like 40 things, but I really need, I was like, I don't think I can keep my list to 50 things.
It sounds like you haven't even gotten there yet.
Well, I'm
leave it.
at 40, and that was me just sitting in bed going, what do I love?
Go get that out of his mouth. I don't know
got
what
it.
it.
What you got?
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
It's like a piece of paper or something. So I don't even, good morning from Tennessee.
Nope.
Mel's Diner. I think it was called Mel's Diner. Hello from Montana.
They're saying it was always Alice.
Was it always Alice? Yeah, because the diner just didn't sound right. The show was Diner.
But then when we looked it up,
Didn't-
it said Diner.
When
And
I
then
looked
in
at Alice, I think it was
1977
like,
or something
the
like that, it
housekeeper
said
for the Brady
Alice.
Bunch.
Oh, yeah. Alice was also the name for the housekeeper on Brady Bunch.
Alice used to be a much more common name back when people ate LSD.
Patrick! What are you talking about?
I don't know.
None of those people I would associate, like Alice on Alice Diner
They were
and Alice
definitely
from...
not LSD people.
Just stop. We're not talking about LSD right now. Okay. So what were we talking about?
The list.
Oh, just sitting in bed, and I was just like this morning, I was like, I need to work on my list. You know what happens, ladies? I get home and I'm just so tired. I can't get anything done. I have all these things I want to do, and then I get home, I'm like, duh. And
It's all those grits.
and then I just sit there just eating grits with like grits falling off. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like that. We portioned it out. I took my quarter.
Everybody got 4 shrimp.
Yeah, we counted the. We're so.
But our family's very food possessive. It's like if we were dogs, you'd have to watch out. Don't touch our food. We might bite.
Yeah, but there were only 14 shrimp and 4 people, so I always get the least amount. And Violet it does too, unless she fights for it, because sometimes she's not willing to give it up. So then we took the least, and the boys took the most.
We outweigh
he
you
is
by
bigger.
like 100% almost.
Yeah. So yeah, we are food possessive in the house. We like count. we divvy it out. Does anyone else do that in their family, or is it just us? Is it just us?
Most people probably cook enough food.
Well, that's because we didn't cook that. What did you have for... We didn't have breakfast. We had... Oh, just a hint. If you drink oat milk, don't buy the oat milk from Costco. It wasn't good. It's not good. Well,
It's
this is in
awful.
This is in the...
It's awful. It's like water.
It is watery. It's totally watery.
I would never...
Yeah, but they have...
She's like... I'm like, she's like, it's in a little container. That's what you said to me when you were buying it.
Yeah.
And then she got home, and it's in 6 little containers.
There's 6 of those?
Yeah, because I was like, don't get it unless it's a little container. And she's like, oh, it's a little container. But it's like, it's in 6 little containers. So I'm
It's
like,
bad.
we got to take it back. It's awful.
It is bad. So
I normally don't do that
ruining my
because of
coffee.
what I call
ruining my coffee.
retail karma. I don't normally like return stuff at random or anything like that because I don't want to bring the bad retail juju to A1
We
Vacuum and Sewing.
always try to be.
We are like super cool retail people because we're retail people.
Yeah, and we want to. We do. We believe in that retail karma. Anyways, hint of the day: do not buy Do not
Oatly
buy
oat
the
milk
oat milk.
is the best stuff.
It
It's
is.
like milk.
It's the kind they have at Starbucks in the blue
It's
carton.
the kind
That's
they
so
have
good.
at natural groceries.
So let's talk about
Dealy deal.
Daily Deal. And, there's a Scan and Cut class coming up, too. If you have not signed up for that, can you get me the date on that, Michelle? I don't have my computer out.
So a bunch of people have been asking. They did send us, and unfortunately it was a small number, but I do
5.
have some of the rotary blade
They
upgrade.
came?
No, I'm saying I do have some of the rotary blade upgrade kits coming.
5, and it'll be filled in order of, I had one
of
person
receipt.
who requested it
It's the 17th
way
from
back.
9 to 1.
So,
17?
so they're going to be fulfilled in the order in which they were received. They are starting to show up. We have, it did look like I've got some of the Scan and Cuts coming. So I think, there were some folks waiting for those.
So there is the Scan and Cut class coming up. It's going to be on November 17th. So if you haven't taken it, or if you took it before and you want to take the new updated enhanced version, I would sign up for that. It'll be amazing. Everyone, if you haven't taken Scan and Cut classes, you need to take them because people are calling me just saying how amazing they are and how much they've learned. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your hard work and all of the time and effort she puts into it.
That
Creating
get
these
to know your
amazing
Scan and
classes.
Cut class is a big one. Like we've met so many people from all over the place because
We
I
have.
don't think anybody else really
There's
has a curriculum
nothing-
Mention
like
the
this.
prerequisite for Scan and Cut Club is that.
Yeah,
class.
and if you want to be taking the Scan and Cut Club
Scan and Cut.
classes, it's a prerequisite. So you need to sign up and take that Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class. So the next one's going to be on November 17th, and quite frankly, I don't know if we'll fit another one in until after the new year. So get signed up for that. What else did I? Oh, Michelle's over there playing with Mr. Sermomo. He'll yank your shoulder right out of socket, just so you know. We have the upgrade class today. So make sure for upgrade 1 that you have all your supplies ready. You should have your panel pre-marked. And then tomorrow, oh shoot, I forgot all about this. Tomorrow I'll be teaching the IQ designer class for the Destiny Dream Machine, Altair, and Stellaire. And for that
PQ
one,
and PR classes too, isn't it? Aren't the PRs in that one? Or no? The multi-needles in that IQ class? No?
yeah, I mean, I've done that before.
That's a
but none
tough
of the,
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
none
a
of,
tough one because the
I just
buttons
thought
are
I
a
saw-
little
saw
different.
that on there, but maybe I was wrong because I just revisited
I think maybe I threw all of those. Oh, you know what? Yes, Tanya's in that class. Tanya tried to take it the time before, and for some reason she had a power outage. So I will have to pull in. Thank you, Michelle. I'll have to pull in my 10 needle for that class tomorrow. Make sure that she's going to be in that. And then next week, what do we have going on? I was saying next week, and I was thinking next week was the first week in November. Can you believe it? Where did this year go? Where's my life going, Patrick? What is the meaning of life? What do we...
We have a son who's contemplating that these days.
I cannot believe next week is going to be the week of the 7th. And there is, we just have this Luminaire Solaris Upgrade 2 class. And then we're adding some other classes. The week after that, I am doing
You
the...
gotta remember my knee.
Oh, this is the knee. I like to rub. As I sit here and I aggressively rub Patrick's leg. While we're
I gave
doing
myself the worst Charlie horse over the course of this weekend, and my knee was like, "What? How would you have described that?"
It was like he's
was
like,
like
I
a
think
grapefruit.
he's like, I think my knee's swollen, and then he like pulled his leg up, and the whole family was like, ah! it was like so big. The swelling was, it was like a grapefruit. We thought, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital, but then it was fine the next day.
I just put
was
my
like-
leg up and took some ibuprofen.
Yeah, it was
fine.
crazy. If it was my knee, I would have thought for sure that I was
She would have
dying.
been like crawling on the ground, moaning. Patrick, help me. Yeah, I can't help you now, babe. You're on your own with this one.
So, on November 18th, we are going to be doing the paper piecing part of this tree. And then it's on the calendar, or it should be on the calendar. I sent it to Christine. Look for it later today. On December 1st, I'm going to do the quilting on this tree. So you do not have to take both classes. If you want to do the quilting and the hoop with me, you can do that and do the piecing on your own. If you've never paper pieced, then come join me for a paper piecing experience. And get this pattern wherever you can, because I have no more left to sell. And they've discontinued it. So get on it, get that pattern. In our quilting class, we are going to do the auto split quilt sashing. We are going to do quilting with the fills, and you must have IQ Designer or Design Center. You do not have to have the auto split quilt sashing. If you don't have that, we can work with some border designs, and I'll walk you through that part of the class too. So Happy Holler is up.
Yes.
Do you mind grabbing that for us? So Happy Holler is up, ladies. If
Is that like holler in the southern meaning? Like
Not
holla holla.
holler.
No, that's not what I meant. I cannot believe you just said that.
You were talking about.
That's a very different subject matter.
Okay. Strike that. Edit that out.
No, like a happy holler. Like,
Oh my! You know what?
like
Send
a
it 'cause I'm
holler,
gonna
like
have
in
you
the
show
southeast, a holler's like, place in the woods.
Yeah,
What? What is
A holler is a place in the woods in
Is
the
it?
south.
Is it spelled HAULER?
No. It's HOLLER, like holler. Sorry. Vocabulary is not her strong suit.
Patrick! I have a very good
In her
vocabulary.
defense, Southern is a different vocabulary altogether.
Maybe sometimes my pronunciation isn't the best, but I have a good vocabulary.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Ooh,
Sue.
is this
I
Truck
speak
Benia
well.
stuff?
Could be.
So let's talk about Daily Deal, and then I'm gonna have Michelle tell you about the Happy Holler.
I'm gonna get going.
Will you grab the pattern too,
so
and
I
the
can
fabric
get
and
the,
everything that goes with it?
cash in the register. Do you need me for anything?
How far out are we on service?
So I'm still telling people 2 weeks.
I mean, this time last year we were already going like
We were
3
like
weeks
4
to
weeks.
yeah. So
So
what are we getting delivered?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't
it's
know
a
what it is
rental
either.
truck.
Okay,
So-
let's talk about Daily Deals.
Bye.
Dead air.
You can come join me, Michelle. So as far as Daily Deals, number one, I have this Daily Deal, and I like love it so much. HR, yes, HR. How come I can't get this?
Do we have
There
HR?
we go.
We don't have HR, do we?
We're HR.
We are HR.
Patrick's HR. I've been trying to get Patrick to fire me forever, and he won't. Okay, one of our daily deals. I only have 4 of them because, as I said, and of course I can get more. I never know what you ladies are gonna like and not like. Remember when we had those numbered pins and nobody got them?
It was always Alice.
I
like the way Rolo thinks.
I got on and I was like crying, and then you all felt bad for me and bought them. I never want you to do that. That was but I love these. So this is a product. It's Craft Tex, which we carry in this store now. But what's nice about this? Yeah. So now we have Craft Tex here. We have the Craft Tex Plus, and it's this kind of like hard.
It's a filler.
It's a filler. It's
like
a
stabilizer.
stabilizer. Yeah. So
For
these
very
are
firm
already
surface.
cut into the oval shape, and they're so easy to use. Look at my gorgeous. Thank you for catching that. Look at my gorgeous placemats, and I'm also obsessed with that line. This is
Moda.
all from the Starflower line, which was one of their Christmas lines. Won't this look
Is this
gorgeous
Moda?
on my
Yeah.
Won't
Moda.
this look gorgeous on my dining room table? And they're also
On the
reversible.
back, yes.
So if you like ruin one side, and they're machine washable. So that was the thing I looked at first. I go, are these machine washable? Because I mean, they're placemats, so they have to be. So I'll show you the backs. This is the back of them.
Well, either the back could be the front. It's just
They're
one side.
To me, they're the back.
Okay.
Because I love, this is the front. Aren't these so pretty? Oh my God, I love, and they're so easy. So easy. All I did was I opened each one of these up, traced it on the fabric. I just used my fat quarter bundle, and then you leave a little opening that's 6 inches. You roll this up, put it in, and then you it's fusible on both sides. You just iron it, fold it over, top stitch it, and you are done. I have for about 4 years and not worked. I have some placement.
What? Trying to drag them out, Carolyn.
I love these. I'm obsessed with them. I took home 1 pack, and then I was like thinking I should come back to the store and grab the other pack because I wanted to do a set of 8.
Do they come in square placemats too?
I think they come in square too. If you guys want square, I can
not,
order
the craft
square.
would work, yeah.
But I love these.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Okay, so that's on the site. That is one of our deals of the day. Other deal of the day is going to be, you know how I can't get those, I can't get towels. I've been struggling. Because they are just sold out. So I was able to get these, and I love these. And we used to carry these in the store. Then one of my distributors stopped selling where I got them. Both of them stopped. But Moda, I still get stuff from Moda, and they sell them there.
You know,
so.
I really love the natural color. That's like my preferred color for towels.
Yeah,
It
I
really
love
is.
natural too.
It is.
I just, anyways, I love natural. So these are the retro stripe towels, and there's the natural with the black stripe. It's kind of like almost like an oatmeal. And then this one is a cream with the black stripe too. So those are both on there. And then for Christmas, because it's that time, these are the red and the green. So these are all on the site, and I can't remember if they're 20% off. I think they're 20% off. So these are up there. And I have I think I got 4 of each one of these, and then, of course, we can get more. So those are going to be up there. And finally, you have been waiting for this, ladies. Do you have the thing that fell on the floor?
Yes, I do. It didn't hit the floor because I caught it.
This just came out.
That is the bomb. It really is. I love tape dispensers that hold this kind of tape, because then you can actually work with one hand and it doesn't drag it across the table. I love these.
Yeah, so I know Michelle has one. She's got a fantastic one, and that goes with the paper tape. So this is new. I only have, I think I got 6 of these. Somebody already came and got one of them, and I have one for somebody else. So this, if it sells out, I'm going to have to order more. Just know that we don't have enough room in the store to buy like 20 of everything. And,
Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. So we have these in the store. A lot of people have been asking for them, and they've been waiting for them. They're heavy because, I don't know, they're filled with like sand or something.
Yeah,
they're
that's
heavy.
good though, because you can pull the tape and it doesn't pull off the table.
And then there's the little tape dispenser. So these are going to be in there. And then yesterday, the mail person came and he delivered. So our rep from Moda came in. Oh my God, it's irresistible when he lays out.
I don't know how Jeannie does it, because I would just throw my hands in the air and say, give me one of everything. It's just really hard.
It's really, really, really hard. But I've been wanting thatched in the store for a long time. So
yeah.
Their top selling like basic line is going to be grunge. And then after that, it's going to be thatched. And what I love about thatched is it just goes with everything. So for instance, so these are all on the site at 20% off. This is the thatched. This color is called, I don't know what this color is called, but it's like they're green. But I'm going to hold it up and you can see. Do you see that? So it's like almost, but when you look here, it looks almost solid, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so it almost
basic.
looks solid. It's a great basic. And you've probably seen it other places. We were looking at, oh my God, like look at the gray. This gray is just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? And it just goes with everything. So there's enough movement and interest in that to kind of go with everything. We were admiring last night. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Look at this color. I just love this.
Yeah,
Perfect
that's
for fall.
It's a great neutral.
Isn't that
If you've ever wanted a
beautiful?
perfect khaki, this is a perfect khaki.
Yeah, we were saying it could even be like for your gingerbread. It
Yes,
could go
it's-
really, really
Makes
well.
a great gingerbread man.
And we've got reds for Christmas. So the bottom one is, I think they call it Christmas red or Santa red. And the top one is a little bit deeper. It's going to be, the top one is the one that I look at that I absolutely love. But then when I was looking at the bottom one, I was like, oh, that really is a Christmas red.
Yeah, that's really, really holly berry. The other one's kind of cranberry.
So I think the light over here is kind of washing stuff out. I know you ladies love purple. And the purple is absolutely beautiful. And then if you're going to be doing any of the OESD winter night scenes, either Starry Night Santa or Enchanted Santa, this one would be perfect.
Definitely not a night sky blue.
Yeah, it's a night sky. It is so gorgeous. It's funny because some of these say the name of the color and some of them don't. This one just gives me a color number. These are on the site. They'll be up there. I mean, I would get what you want now just so you make sure you get it before we have to pre-order. Yes, the texture is absolutely beautiful on that. It's so great. So if you've never used Thatch before, it's a perfect blender to add to your collection. So that's going to be on there. With no further ado, let's talk to Michelle about this amazing class that she has coming up.
You know what? This was really a fun bag to make. This is a big bag. I mean, we're talking, it's a very big bag. But it's a cool bag because it holds a lot of stuff. It's got nice structure to it. It stands up by itself. And it's a great way to show off a panel. And it just so happens that we have this wonderful city panel that we can make kits with. But it really was. So I think that this is pretty good for like, I would say an advanced beginner to an intermediate sewer.
It's big. I think that's
big.
What Michelle said. You know,
the hardest thing is dragging all that fabric and foam along at the same time.
Daytime. Ta-da!
And then there's nighttime.
And nighttime. Ta-da! You are going to be so gorgeous when you walk into your retreat carrying this bag.
Oh yeah,
with
that's
your
the thing.
hoops and you're cutting.
All my stuff.
Boards.
A lot of my stuff for my retreat would fit in there too.
Yeah, you don't want to put too. It's big. It'll get heavy. But all that stuff where you need something, you need a bigger bag to put it into. Momo loves Michelle. This would be the perfect bag for you. So we saw this for the first time because, we did, we had Kimberly Huckabee from, she's our rep from Checker, and she's our rep from Hoffman, our rep for Riley Blake, all of those companies. She came in and she had one of these, and we absolutely just fell in love with it.
Both of us at the same time.
We just had to have it, had to get it here. So the class, you want to tell them how the class is going to work?
So the class is going to be broken into 2 sessions. The first session will be a 2-hour session, and we'll be talking about doing the channel stitching, and we'll channel stitch one side. So both sides of the panel are channel stitched. So we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about channel stitching. If you have a Luminaire or Solaris, you're going to be able to use your projected grid. If you have a machine that has a guideline marker, you're going to be using your guideline marker. If you have a digital dual feed walking foot or move it foot, you'll be using that. If you don't have any of the above, guess what? Chalk, ruler, walking foot. You can join in as well.
Yeah.
Quote guide, yeah. So that's for that. And then also we'll be doing one strap.
And do you have like some modifications or tips and tricks?
I did do some modifications.
You know that Michelle is like
a bag lady.
She's a bag lady. So if you want to learn how to do it right and maybe learn how to do it even easier than some of this stuff, so you're gonna do one side channel.
Yep.
One strap.
The binding on the inside, one of the inside pockets, and one of the bottom panels. because the bottom uses that craft text, much like her placemat.
Oh my God, look at the inside. Can you see that?
So it's got lots of fun pockets all the way around. And you can customize the pockets. I'll talk about that when we do the pre-class, because just because it says you need to space them evenly doesn't mean you have to follow the directions. If you want to have one that's narrower for marking pens, one that's wider for rulers, you get to make it your own. So, and then
so one side, one strap,
handle, one bottom panel, the zipper tab, preparing the zipper if we have time. Which
Aren't
is
those cute?
Yeah, the little ties that go on the zipper. And I used one of the package zippers that we have here in the store, the Pam D'Amours. You get that zipper tape and the pulls, and we have so many colors that it's like a perfect match to whatever you're doing. So, and then we'll have the first 2-hour class. I will actually do a pre-class video. You will get a link to join the Facebook group when you register. Join the group immediately, because I'll have some pre-class videos on how to cut, how to label it so that you know which pieces go where, and how to actually be completely prepared to sew when we have the 2-hour class. And then
So Sean is asking, she mostly embroiders and quilts. So, but, I mean, as long as she's embroider quilter. So as a beginning.
Yeah. Have you?
I think what Michelle means is you just can't be your first time on a machine.
Yeah, it's really basic. And here's, everybody that knows me knows I hate to hand stitch. I just hate it.
Oh God, I hate it.
But you got to hand stitch the bottom onto this bag, and for 2 reasons now I'm thinking it was good. Number one, I finally got to revisit my couture whip stitch, which is how I put it on.
Ooh, you're gonna learn the couture
whip stitch. And then
mine's
the other thing is
fifth grade whip stitch.
Yeah,
mine's Barbie whip stitch.
It could be Barbie as well, but I'm going to make an attempt to teach them how it should be. And then the other thing is, by doing it that way, you're not sewing anything in a circle.
Yeah.
So that does make it easier. So yeah, I think you'd probably be okay.
So there'll be a pre-class video. There's going to be a 2-hour class where you do one of everything, and then you're going to have homework.
You're going to have homework, and then you have, I think, a week and a half or something. And then we're going to have an all-day class from 10 to 4, and we're going to sew. So pack a lunch, have your lunch handy. We'll take breaks, stay hydrated, and we're just going to sew.
Yeah.
All the way.
And that's going to be on
December 3rd.
On a Saturday.
Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's all day on a Friday.
It's all day on a Friday. So.
And so get signed up for that. You need, if you're from out of town, because I know we're cutting it kind of close, we've got it. So you have the option. You can just pick whatever panel you want. If you have something in your stitch, landscape would be fantastic. If you want to make this bag, we have it kitted out. Or we'll kit it out for you. You're going to get one of these panels. So you'll get one of these. And then you'll get, these are the complementary colors that are going to go into it. So you get these as well.
I'll tell you, those boutiques are they're wonderful. They're amazing.
From Hoffman. And the panels from Hoffman too. They just do the best boutiques. And if you want that, you got to purchase it. It's going to be, I think there's links for everything. Mm-hmm. And then once you sign up for the class, don't purchase all, I'm sorry, I'm like getting stuck here. Once you purchase all that stuff, we'll send you a 20% discount code.
Yes.
So you'll get 20% off of the other stuff. What's in the kit, Michelle?
So what's in the kit is I think it's 2 and 3/4 yards of batiks.
I'm not seeing the class. Did you send it to Christine?
I did not send it to Christine.
Okay,
yet.
so we'll send it. So it's not up there yet. We'll send it to Christine and look for it later today.
So it's one panel. It's 2 3/4 yards of the batik. It's 3/4 yard of the craft text for your bottom. And I'm going to give you a pattern piece that I created in software so you can cut a perfect oval the right size for the bottom of your bag. And I think that's it.
Okay, so we will go ahead, look for it this afternoon. We'll send it over to Christine right now, and she'll put it up on the site for us. But that will be up there. It starts on the 18th. So the 18th is the day that you're going to have the 2-hour class, and then the other one will be after the holidays. And
No, after Thanksgiving.
yeah, after Thanksgiving, I meant. After the
before Christmas.
Thanksgiving holiday. And, yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
So Auntie's 2 is the Auntie's 2 Patterns is the design company. I love these designs for beginner bag patterns, meaning you know kind of how to sew, but you're just getting started with bags. She has so many different ones.
Zipper is not included.
No.
But there'll be a link to it, and you can get 20% off.
December 18th. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, November. It's November
18th. And
November,
then December 3rd.
Yeah, November 18th is going to be the 2-hour, do one side, and then the
December 3rd is the all day.
Oh, shoot. Did I put my other class up for the... So December 3rd will be the all day. And... No, it's December 2nd.
December 2nd, I'm sorry.
December 2nd is going to be the all day.
So it's a Thursday.
All right, ladies.
All right.
I think that's it for us.
Okay. I gotta go. I gotta bounce here because
Michelle's out of here. We will see you later. Be creative. Make something awesome. And we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll see you then. Bye.